this weekend, but so far, Ian, that is held off. We're underway here in Bloomington. Again, that was a Tuesday 2-1 victory, another come-from-behind victory for Indiana in that one, as here's Joseph getting his first appearance of the season. Joseph driving towards the inline, cutting it across and off the post.
When Hanover has possession of the ball.
Wagner looking for a pass through the Central, here's Wagner. Wagner, space, Bogard, left foot, low driven, just wide. Bogard will line up to send an in-swinging ball in from the near side corner flag. Plenty of crimson shirts to pick from. He sends it up and through.
To get the ball up to them. They're talented players in the front. Just can't get the ball.
Doe, ball in, looking for Bogard. It's over his head and cleared away. Part of the back line for the Hoosiers. Here's Mirador. No offside flag. Mirador onside. First time ball looking for Bogard. He lays it off. Sliding challenge. Nessie back to the top of the box. Here's Wagner. Kinsella. He'll have a low effort. That one falls to Bogard. He puts it in the back of the net, but the offside flag is quickly raised. That one fortuitously clearance right to Wagner, and Wagner lays it off. Fedrizzi left foot. Fedrizzi, it's blocked. Bogard wins the header and misses just wide of the left post. Easton Bogard has now missed on the right side of the post and now on the left side of the post. A couple of close chances for Indiana's attacker. Tierra is the man in between the sticks for Hanover. Here's Barger. Low driven effort. Well saved at his near post by Throw-in incoming here from Cole Hubert. Check that. He'll go short. Campos near the end line. Keeps it in around one. Ball back into the wicket. Right-footed in-swinger towards the top of the six. Cleared away by the Hoosiers. Wagner first touch away from.
Regardless of the opponent, Hanover's done it again. They've won 8 straight in their conference play.
Here's Nessie muscling the defender at the ball. Michael Nessie puts it home. Michael Nessie finds the back of the net, and we've got an opener here in Bloomington on senior night. It's the sophomore notching his second goal of the season to put the Hoosiers on top, 1-0.
Well, as Hanover wanted to get up the field, they got caught back in the defending area of the field. A giveaway deep, and Michael Nessie made the Panthers pay.
Nessie showing off his strength to win the ball back high up the pitch there. And then he slotted it home past Gutierrez, who I think got a touch to that shot, but just how his team reacted. And now going down 1-0 here early in this first half. We'll see how his team reacts. That's Bogard's scissor kick, saved by Gutierrez.
Especially in these resets where they're able to have their players in the box without the threat of an Indiana counter right away. Changes everything.
Elizaris to play it in. It's a dangerous ball in towards that near post. The header was wayward.
No, you don't, as Morgan Marshall brings that one down, takes a touch down the line. Did really well. He'll cross that into the middle, and it was too close to the goalkeeper. For Oda, CF Montreal, you look at Nash and a couple of others coming from Vancouver. On the flip side, it was a heavy transfer window as that ball's clipped into the middle, and the header couldn't find the near corner. On the flip side, it's been Maul Martinez Santamaria for Northwestern. As here comes the corner kick from Henderson. Good ball into the middle, headed away by the first man. Second one won by Northwestern, but that ball's in the corner, and Ben Liscombe is just going to knock it up into the air in the first 45 minutes. Goes goalless between Penn State and the visiting Northwestern Wildcats. The
time on the ball is looking for a pass down the channel to Kinsella. That's Betts losing it back to Kinsella. Oduro taking a space across the box and poked into the back of the net. Oduro, an excellent square ball across the middle of the box. And Colton Swan is there for the finish. It's 2-0 Hoosiers here in Bloomington.
That all started with Nolan Kinsella winning the ball back after losing it The first time, Kinsella won it back, dropped it off to Oduro, and then when you have Oduro in the attacking third, let him go to work, either score himself or find his guys. This time he finds Swan right by the top of the 6 and makes it 2-0 Indiana.
Again on senior night, it's another underclassman that bags a goal for the Hoosiers. First one from the sophomore. Games left on the conference schedule for Indiana following this evening's contest. Here's Nessie again, left side of the box, lays it off. Ault trying to trickle his way through a couple of defenders. He does so. Palmer Ault, I don't know how he did it, but the Big Ten's leading goal scorer has himself another goal, number 12 on the year for the Noblesville native, and he's got one on his senior night.
I mean, wow, the ball control that Palmer Ault was able to have inside the box there. There were Panthers all over, white jerseys hounding the Indiana senior, but it doesn't matter for Palmer Ault. Goal number 12, and the campaign for Ault in his lone season at Indiana continues in extremely impressive fashion.
Still an opportunity here for Hanover. Head coach Matthew Wilkerson noted he wanted to see how his team responded to adversity, responded to being down. It's not a position Hanover has found themselves. 6 and cleared away by Hanover. That's how this first half of action will come to a close. It's 3-0 Hoosiers after the first 45 minutes here on senior night. Jack Wagner, and then a back line of Alex Barger, Victor Akum, Josh Mayer, and Nolan Kinsella. Now Ault scored the third goal in that first half for Indiana. He's got some space now, looking forward. Swan slowing things down in the 18. He's got Oduro. Oduro, an option on the right if he wants it. He's got it. And Ault. Ault spins and wins. Palmer Ault, a brace on his senior night. He continues to add to his Big Ten leading goal tally. He's now got 13 on the season after a second tonight. That man, Ian, he is unstoppable for the Hoosiers.
It was a lot of team play that led to that goal of Indiana not forcing passes into the box, not forcing any shots that wouldn't have good angles or would have had blockers per se in front of them. But ultimately, it goes around the horn, finds Palmer Ault inside, and once he has possession 6 yards from the box, there is really nothing you can do there. Really
back underway.
Strengthening his case as not only one of the best players in the Big Ten, but one of the best players.
For the better part of 3 decades has been a consistent mainstay in the NCAA tournament. As here's Colton Swan, left foot, cuts it back, lost his footing, and that ball cleared away from danger by the Panthers. He was fantastic to begin the year, had assists in back-to-back games. Missed a little bit under a month as that one athletically cleared away.
The one downside of having all your guys in the attacking half, you have to be cognizant of the counter.
Judwell and Michel put into a little bit of a sticky situation there from Josh Mayer, but Michel able to corral that one, and Indiana will begin to attack once more. Ault across the box, all the way to the far side. Kinsella's left-footed effort was tame, deflecting in a couple of veterans and seniors here in just a moment. Ball in towards the back post, knotted away. Just a couple of moments. This is the 4th corner kick of the evening for Indiana. Ault, top of the box, wrestling with McMillan. McMillan, top of the box. Here's Schreffler. He'll let it rip from the top of the box, blocked by Barber. It falls back in the hands of Hedrizzi, and here's Barger. First time ball across the box, and it finds Palmer Ault, and he's got a hat trick on senior night. An excellent ball into the box from Alex Barger, and the man that's done it all season long for the Hoosiers up top does it again. A hat trick on senior night for the Noblesville native Palmer Ault. going to remember this night for a long, long time to come.
It's been the winning recipe for Indiana to find Palmer Ault as close to the goal as possible. 3 times near or around the 6 and 3 goals on successful plays in and crosses. That one an absolute beauty of a cross, and Ault right there to send it home.
Will spark a couple of substitutions, a nice handshake as Palmer Ault checks out for a lot of the assistance for Indiana. Collins Oduro heading. Good turnout, though, this evening in Bloomington for senior night as Colton Swan lays it off. Bazera right side, and Luca Bazera has himself a goal. Just moments after coming on, Luca Bazera has joined the goal party for the Hoosiers. His first since 2022, the senior finds the back of the net on senior night.
Things happen on senior night, Zach, where seniors happen to just find themselves in the right spot, and it always seems to go their way. Bazera, no different. And Indiana seems to be much, much more comfortable here in this second half from a shooting and scoring perspective.
It was against Trine in 2022, October 27th, the last time Bazera scored for the Cream and Crimson, who are looking to add on some more. That was Colton's 21-minute mark to go here in the second half. Rydell looking for Bogard. He'll get on the end of this one as his cross is deflected out of play off of the foot. Bogard came close to scoring a couple of times in the first half. He's back in for the first time in the second period of play. Here's Rydell up to Seth Stewart, and did he get it under the keeper? He did. Seth Stewart, a cheeky finish to make it 7-0 Indiana. The redshirt junior, his first career goal as a Hoosier. It comes on a night he was honored pregame. Again, just a redshirt junior, but he was still honored pregame on senior night. He's got a goal, his first career goal, and it makes it 7-0 here in Bloomington.
You can see the tactics starting to play out. Get these guys their game action, get these guys their goals in the game that honors them. Stewart has one, Bazera has one, Ault.
Dreyer, now Rydell. Will look to take his defender on one-on-one. He's got the better of him there. Back across the box. Bogard still can't finish. That was about the extent of his knowledge of the movie, but Wilkerson just explained to us that he kind of looks, Brandon Seabaugh does, like McLovin for a clippable movie.
It is. Feels like every soccer broadcast I do, it's a movie that I haven't seen. It gets talked about.
Victor Akum forcing a save out of Scholig there. That one, a guy that the team really rallies around. Here's Doe playing the ball in. That one deflected to the top of the box. Rydell going one-on-one on his right foot. Rydell unable to bend it. His first appearance since 2023. He hasn't appeared at all this season. Didn't in 2024 as Victor Akum still searching for that number 2 on senior night in Bloomington. Seth Stewart picks the ball up here high up the field. Stewart driving towards the middle, and he shoots it right at Scholig. He's 3-3 in the Big Ten.
It's worth noting that the senior class that is being honored.
And there's another. Make it 8 for Indiana. Luca Bazera has his second of the evening, a brace for the senior on his senior night, making something out of nothing for the Hoosiers. It's now 8-0 Indiana in Bloomington. Bazera has his second.
Well, Bazera, a group of those seniors that is being honored, but that senior class has won 3 Big Ten championships in their time at Indiana. If Indiana wants to continue that, wins against Maryland and Rutgers could come into play. This one tonight, all but a done deal.
Indiana 6th in the Big Ten currently. Again, this is the final non-conference match of the regular season, at least for Indiana. At least a good chunk of that first half, as that's a nice ball into Seth Stewart. He'll slow it down. A shot from range off target by Den. Senior night has come and gone for the Hoosiers, and despite the underclassmen stealing some of the headlines early on, it's the hat trick from Palmer Ault and the brace from Luca Bazera. Two seniors for the Hoosiers that steal that.